This is the Prince of Pan-Africanism, King Kong Consciousness, Intercontinental Ifa Tunde, most requested black scholar in the world. I am here live and direct at the Frederick Douglass and Marcus Garvey Academy, your academy, my academy, our academy. Shout out to the Breakfast Club, DJ Envy, Charlemagne for having me up on there again for a fifth time. Shout out to all my Frederick Douglass and Marcus Garvey Academy donors. I just wanted to check in, let everybody know that all is well. We down here at the Frederick Douglass Marcus Garvey Academy, trying to get the school ready for our children, brothers and sisters. We trying to get the school ready for our boys and then ultimately for our girls. You are looking at the picture Queen Mother around my neck. That's Queen Mother Amy Ashwood Garvey, who was there with the most honorable Marcus Garvey when he founded the UNIA ACL. She also was the co-chair of the Manchester Conference, the 5th Pan-African Conference in 1945 that took place in Manchester, England. So that's the Queen Pan-Africanist I got around my neck, one of the greatest Pan-Africanists of all time, who was a woman. All right, good to see you. Yes, sir. So we out here. It's a lot of love. It's a lot of love. I look forward to seeing y'all down in Nat Turner Land. I look forward to seeing y'all down in Nat Turner Land on Thursday, 3 to 7 for Baba Khalifa's birthday. That's Druryville, Virginia. I want to see y'all Friday, Las Vegas, Nevada, 2 to 8. Lecture, Q&A, book signing, Las Vegas, Friday, May the 14th in Vegas. Oakland, California. Can't wait to come to Oakland. It's been too long, Oakland, God willing. I will see you on Saturday, May the 15th, Oakland, California. Lecture, Q&A, and book signing on May the 15th. Los Angeles, California. Sunday, May the 16th, Los Angeles, California. Sunday, May the 16th, Blessed Love Community Center on Vernon Avenue, 2 to 8. Palm Springs, California, that's 11 to 4. Palm Springs on Saturday, May the 22nd. South Bend, Indiana, Black Messiah Conference on Sunday, May the 23rd. You need tickets for LA, you need tickets for South Bend, Indiana. You need tickets for Los Angeles, you need tickets for South Bend, Indiana. Louisville, Kentucky, Garvey Day. Saturday, August the 14th, Louisville, Kentucky is Garvey Day. Haitian Flag Day on Tuesday the 18th, New York City. Haitian Flag Day, the Prince of Pan-Africanism will be in Haiti to stand in solidarity with all my Haitian Africans. Nashville, Tennessee, July 17th. Nashville, Tennessee, July 17th. We probably gonna do Memphis the day before. No tickets are needed for Oakland. No tickets are needed for Vegas. No tickets are needed for Palm Springs. You can only buy the book at drumarjohnson.com. All the new book orders will be going out this weekend. All the new book orders will be going out this weekend. I heard that they shot our brother through the back of the head. The FBI is now going to investigate that one case. That's not good enough. The FBI is now going to investigate that one case. That's not good enough. President Joe Biden should be ordering a Department of Justice investigation into the systematic murder of defenseless, unarmed American Africans by white police. That's the investigation we need. We still want our brother's situation to be investigated. We still want our brother's situation to be investigated. They shot him in the back of the head and took his life. We want that investigated. Yes, we do. But we also want a greater investigation by the Department of Justice, ordered by President Joe Biden, into the systemic assassinations of unarmed black people by white police. When is Joe Biden going to act for black people? And I'm hoping all my black Democrats, I'm hoping all my Negrocrats are paying attention. I want you to see how your democratically elected president is neglecting your people, just like Obama, just like Clinton. They no different than the Republicans. When it comes to black people, Democrats and Republicans are one team. We're going to have to investigate. We're going to have to the United Nations. The United Nations had a Geneva Convention in 1948. The United Nations had a Geneva Convention in 1948. The United Nations had a Geneva Convention in 1948. The Geneva Convention and the Genocide Convention outlawed genocide. You cannot conduct or commit against a people. Allegedly, the Convention, the United States of America signed the Convention. So if the United States of America signed the Convention, why in the hell hasn't the United Nations pressed charges against the United States government for the American Africans? I know the answer. White power, yes. America runs the United Nations, yes. The Rockefellers donated the land that the UN sits on, yes. But another reason why the United Nations has not pressed the U.S. for crimes of American Africans is because American Africans are unapologetically American. I'm going to say it again. The Negro is unapologetically American. I'm going to say it one more time. The Negro is, all right, sis, y'all be blessed now, little brothers. The Negroes are unapologetically American. And as long as we identify as American, we cannot appeal to the United Nations for justice. The United Nations is for nations. The United Nations is for nations. The United Nations is for nations. So if you do not recognize yourself as a nation, you cannot be heard, brothers and sisters. That's why the most honorable Marcus Messiah Garvey started his movement as a government. The Garvey movement was not a religion, it was a government. And the reason Garvey set it up as a government, one of the reasons, is because he wanted to make sure there would be no legal opposition to the Garvey movement sitting in to represent African peoples of the world at then it was called the League of Nations. Now it's the United Nations. You have to be a nation to go to the United Nations. So we as American Africans have to give up this so-called American citizenship that you value so much and has done nothing for you. I said we as American Africans have to give up this American citizenship that we value so much and has not done anything for us. I agree with some of the things that the Moors say. I agree with some of the things that the Moors say. I don't agree with all of it at all. You don't have to be a Moor, you don't have to be a Muslim, you don't have to put a red hat on your head in order to say that you're a sovereign people or that you represent a particular nation within a nation that has rights to human rights and the rights of nation. So with that being said, brothers and sisters, we have to organize and we have to energize and we have to mobilize. We have to organize and we have to energize and we got to mobilize. We can do this. African nations will not intercede on the behalf of American Africans until we show them that we are committed to investing in them. Okay? It must be a transaction. It must be a transaction, brothers and sisters. We can't expect Africa to risk everything standing up for us, and we've done nothing for Africa. When are we going to organize our money and systematically invest in the mother continent? When are we going to organize our money and systematically invest in the mother continent? When are we going to organize our money and systematically invest in the mother continent? In fact, I'm talking to all black men right now when I say we may have to overrun the U.S. Congress the same way the white folks did it on January the 6th. I'm talking to all black men right now. If this keeps going down, black men, we're going to have to the U.S. Capitol the same way the white folks did it for Donald Trump. Where are my unapologetically African brothers at? Where are my unapologetically African alpha males at now? Where are all of our unapologetically African alpha males now? We may have the U.S. Capitol the same way the Trump supporters did back in January. Are you ready, brothers? Are you ready, brothers? Are we ready to sacrifice for our elders? Are we ready to sacrifice for our women? Are we ready to sacrifice for our children? That's the question. We may have to Congress the same way the devils did back in January, but it's going to be action. It's going to be action. Action is needed. Action is needed on behalf of the black man. We may have to ourselves and march to every major police district in America and organize. Black men may need to march to every police district at the same time all across America, and organized, not to bring violence, but to say we ain't taking this shit no more. It may be time to pick up your rifle and we march to the police district to tell them we ain't taking this shit no more. We didn't come for war, we come for justice, but don't be pushing us too far. We may have to. We're going to have to do something, brothers and sisters, to force the president of the United States to pay attention to you, because Joe Biden thinks he's going to go through all 4 years and do nothing for the Negro. Joe Biden thinks he's going to go through all 4 years and do nothing for the Negro. And let me say this, because so many of you think that you're ready for revolution. You're not ready for revolution. You're not ready for revolution. You're only ready for a riot, brothers and sisters. Some of you are ready for the riot. You're not ready for revolution. You think you're ready for revolution, but you're only ready for a riot. Some of you think you're ready for revolution, but you're only ready for a reform. You ain't ready for revolution. You're ready for a riot. You ain't ready for revolution. You're ready for a riot. Make sure you hit that Cash App. $ FDMG School. Hit that Cash App. $ FDMG School. Hit that Cash App. $ FDMG School. Hit that PayPal. PayPal.me/FD. Black Power. Black Power. Hit that PayPal. PayPal.me/FDMG Academy. Let me tell you why I say you're ready for the riot. You're not ready for the revolution. You're even ready for a rebellion, but you're not ready for a revolution. See, some of you are ready for the riot. Some of you are ready for the rebellion. Some of you are ready for the reformation, but you're not ready for the revolution. See, the riot, brothers and sisters, see, let me break this down. Let me break this down. Let me break it down. Let me break it down. Let me break it down. Let me break down the 5 R's. Let me break down the 5 R's for y'all, because some of y'all think y'all ready for the big R. The big R is revolution. You're not ready for the big R. First, there is a riot. I'm giving you the 5 R's. I'm giving you the stages of revolution. The stages of revolution. I'm giving it to you right now. The first R is a riot. What is a riot? I'm in front of the Frederick Douglass High School. Make sure you hit your PayPal, paypal.me/FDMG Academy. Hit your Cash App, $ FDMG School. Join the Loyal Donors Club. Go to drumarjohnson.com and join the Loyal Donors Club. Mail your check or money order payable to the FDMG Academy, P.O. Box 9634, Wilmington, Delaware, 19809. Peace and Black Power.
Yes, sir, brother.
How we doing, King?
All right, man. I just stopped past to tell you stay in cash, bro.
Thank you.
Yeah, man.
I appreciate that, Baba. Hopefully we be done by the end of the summer with the renovations. Open up the school next summer. We want to do a festival, Black Power. We want to do a festival out here at the end of the summer, early September. We're going to block it off and have a big, unapologetically African festival. This summer. This summer is going to be the festival. If we can get that HVAC and plumbing done, I think we're in a good space right now. I'm very optimistic. We have the whole May, the whole June, the whole July, the whole August. We got 4 months. There's no reason why that gym and that school on that side of the street shouldn't be up and ready by the end of August. And then we're going to start on this side of the street once we done that side. So the festival will be this September, and we can finish up those renovations.
Last question, I just want your thoughts because I follow you.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I do not support. I believe both. So if they don't get you with, gonna get you with the and take it. Cicely Tyson took. DMX took. Marvin Hagler. Hank Aaron. So many of our celebrity elders took Baba, and they didn't survive 1 month. After that, I would not take that. All right, now be safe. Yes, sir. Appreciate you. Will do. So, brothers and sisters, the riot is the emotional reaction to white supremacy. A riot is only emotional. A riot has no agenda. A riot has no agenda. A riot is a emotional temper tantrum. A riot has no program. A riot has no platform. A riot is nothing but emotions. I don't support riots. I don't support riots. And then after the riot, you have the revolt. The revolt is a little bit more political than the riot. The revolt is a little bit more political than the riot. The revolt is a little bit more political than the riot. How you doing there, beautiful? Good afternoon to you. The